In problem number 6, find the domain of the function h of x equals the square root of 7x plus 8 divided by x squared plus 4. So in the given function h of x, we see that it composed of numerator and denominator. So since it has denominator, then the denominator should not be equal to 0, or else the function becomes undefined. And look at the numerator. The numerator is a radical expression. So here, we need to consider that all of the values of the radicand 7x plus 8 is greater than or equal to 0. So here, this must be greater than or equal to 0. So there are two things that we need to consider, the numerator and the denominator here. And there's no such value of x that would make the numerator and denominator becomes 0. Okay, so we don't need to consider this function to become indeterminate. So the first one, let's consider the numerator. Okay, for the numerator, that's square root of 7x plus 8. So again, since it's radical or square root, we don't need to have a negative value of 7x plus 8. So 7x plus 8 must be greater than or equal to 0, or else it becomes undefined. So here, let's solve for the value of x. X is greater than or equal to negative 8 over 7, right? Okay, and we already found the value of x on the numerator. Now let's solve the denominator. So x squared plus 4 is equal or not equal to 0, or else if it's equal to 0, the function h of x becomes undefined. Now, if we're going to analyze the expression or the expression, okay, now what are the values of x that would make this expression x squared plus 4 becomes 0? Okay, now since x squared is an expression that will give us all positive numbers, even the value of x is positive, except 0, of course, because 0 squares become 0, then all of the answers here become positive, and we still need to add it by 4. So therefore, there's no such number that would make it to 0, okay, by analysis. But let's solve it either way. So x squared is not equal to negative 4. X squared is not equal to negative 4. And again, x squared will give us all positive values plus the 0. And there's no such value of x that would make this, okay, that would equate to negative 4. So therefore, there is no restriction. There's no restriction in the denominator part of the function h of x. So therefore, we can now say that the domain of h of x is equal to x, which is an element of real numbers, such that x is greater than or equal to negative 8 over 7. So we are just going to consider the restriction, okay, or the values of x on the first part of our condition, okay, which is the 7x plus 8, which is greater than or equal to 0, right? So that's it.